Okay, so we stopped at this point and we decided, okay, so the adjustment factor will be B over A. In that case, it will give us the the same trend. Now, the next question is, how can we calculate B and A, right? So for B and A, it's just the slope of this line and the slope of this line. Now, you can use Excel, but you need to do some extra steps because it's one set of data. Excel will not give you two slopes for one set of data. You need to split the data set and plot separately. But I encourage you do that by hand calculation because for your test, you will not have an access to Excel. Okay, so what we will do, just simple college math, we will find the slope for each line. Okay, now I will give you what number I got when I did the hand calculation. Your number will be obviously different from my one, but as long as it's within a range, we will take that. Okay, so what I got for B, I got, what number I got? 1.06. And for A, I got 0.78. And if I do the ratio, like B over A, I got 1.36, okay? So this one is the important one. You may get different B, different A, but your slope of like the ratio between these two should be something close to 1.36. It can be 1.2, it can be 1.4, it can be 1.48. As long as it's not too much different from 1.36, that should be fine, okay? So what you will do, select any 2 points from this line, find the value for B, select any 2 points in between, like within this line and calculate the A, okay? You need to do that by hand, but you can do the calculation on Excel so that it will be on one single file. To do that, I will be here, and if you have any problem or anything, I will help you, okay? So that's the thing you will do for next few minutes or something like that. As I said, the main important thing is the ratio B over A. It should be 1.36 or close to that, okay? I'll be here. If you can't remember how to do calculation or any sort of Excel or any other help, please let me know. So for my section 1, they got value ranges from 1.2 to 1.4, something like that. So I'm assuming you will have something like that. See, you write down the calculation on your paper copy or on Excel so that you have the report. Yes.
Was it just the first 5?
In between 5 data points, yes. Oh, you already got it. Yeah. That can be when I use the Excel, the ratio I got is actually 1.2. So, the number will be a little bit different, but overall they should be kind of same because we are doing the calculation for same data set.
So it doesn't matter like which point you do it on the line and all.
It doesn't matter that much because it's pretty straight, but one thing is usually when we do the calculation, we actually set like trend line or something, which is actually a straight line, which we are not doing that. If you want, you can do that. So it will, because we have pretty straight, if you look at that, there is not too much variation. So no, I don't think it will matter that much. I'll check everyone ratio, symmetry is after calculation. That very well. Now, if you want to next year, but that otherwise it you have to send it that I was an iPad like download for it and then upload. Yeah, you have these ones. Like, yeah, can you? That is the number. Yeah, you're gonna get it. I'm seeing the time. Yeah, take this one. Yes, I'm gonna do that. I fix that and I think the original. That is. After this one, we have to. For that, the rate is over here. Yes. The current answer is 1.40. Sometimes calculations, I think it's a either one. Yeah, I think as long as you know the steps and close to that. will give you just plus one thing, I think when I prepared that Excel spreadsheet, mistakenly I selected white as the ink color. That's why sometimes you will paste the data or something, you will not see anything. Just make sure you select the ink color as black. It should be appeared on your Excel. Okay. Now, how many of you got the slope? I know at least 3 or 4 of you got something. Those who got something, is it close to 1.36, 1.4, or in between 1.2 to 1.4, something like that? Okay. How many of you didn't get that? Anyone?
Where was this specifically?
The very actual answer is, I think, 1.48, but it's sometimes hard to get through hand calculation. When I did the hand calculation, I got 1.36. If you got something 1.22, 1.3, something like,
0.72,
you got 1.7,
0.72.
0.72,
Yeah.
make sure you do the calculation properly, because see, from the data set, you can see the later data set of data, they have the higher slope. And one more thing, just make sure on x-axis you have all the surrounding station, and on the y-axis you have the station A. Okay, so it seems all of you got that. Mike, you got something?
Yeah, no, I flipped it, I flipped.
Yeah, I think that was, I had the same problem with another student in my last class. So now it's good?
Yes.
Okay, okay. So everyone of you have something, that adjustment factor. So, oh, I made some notes here. It's on your paper copy also. So if you want to, like before test, I think these notes will help you. Now, go to table 2, and I said that adjusted precipitation data for station 1. Okay. Now, if you look at the data set, we know the first 5 data were the one which needs to be adjusted, right? So that's why I copied those 5 data, and I said that those are the original ones. And for the adjusted one, what I will do, or what you will do, original multiplied with adjustment factor. Okay. To do that, I used 1.36 because I got that from my calculation, but you will use the number you got. Okay. And if I do that, that's the number I got. Your number may be a little bit close to that, but obviously different because your adjustment factor is different than my one, but that's okay. Now, those who are done up to this point, what we will do, we will replot the previous one with the adjusted data. Yes.
So you choose the 1995 to 1999, because that was.
That has a different slope. Yes. Yes. Okay. So those who are done up to this point, if you want to do something like the next step, go to table 3, and I think you can copy at least 2 columns from your table 1. So, okay, at first complete table 2. I used 1.36. Now, arithmetic mean of station B, C, D, E, and these 2 from table 1. table 1 and first few, those are the table 2. So I need some notes on the screen if you are watching on table 3.
So the 2000s.
Yes. So you can follow the instructions on the screen, like table 1, table 2, the big data, somewhere you will get all the data and everything. And make sure you hit Control S 20 times so that you will have all the calculations. And once you have that, like if someone is already done, again plot these two. Okay, so all the numbers I got here, here, that's the numbers I got. Your number will be a little bit different for these first 5 and these 5 also. And once you do that, you should get something like that, one straight line. Okay. Those who are done after plotting the second plot, you can have 15-minute break because I will wait till everyone is done.
Still got kind of.
What is the adjustment part that you got? 1 point. That is the, you still have that. Maybe you copied the old accumulated data for session 1.
Okay, yeah, so hold on.
That's because you have old accumulated data. You see, you adjusted the 36, I'm seeing the 26.2, which is the old one. This is accumulated, this is the difficult.
Oh, so we don't just copy and paste.
You were only happy up to these, but since first you know, everything.
Yeah.
Why is that?
Oh, because I did it on.
But for the other session, it will be the same. Because for you hit Control Z,
So this is.
one. But all the others, like this one and this one, we didn't do anything for other stations, so they should be same. Actually, don't need that because I think it is one from our previous. And that's the problem. This one, just like how we do the specification. And this column is copy that. Like what is the very last one? Yes, yes. Make sure I don't the title of the now it's look better, right? A little bit better. Yeah, now this is now we have. What is this? Oh, that is the wrong one, right? So at this one, that's really good. Oh, okay. That's good. Okay. Okay, class, so if you plot everything and do the, just make sure you type the adjusted value. That's why I highlighted here because those files are actually the adjusted one, not the original one. Okay. And if you plot everything properly, you should have this type of plot. One straight line, not exactly straight, but if you set a trend line, that should be linear. And that's the end of class example 11, double math analysis. Unless you have any question, I'll be happy to answer. Any confusion, anything? Okay, maybe one of the questions can be, ma'am, how do I know that which part I need to adjust? As I said, most of the time, either there will be something or some statement, or if there is nothing, we will go with either the recent one, like we want to reflect the recent trend to the old data set. Okay. Okay. So we're good, right? Great. So